Hey everybody, it's Life Treating You Good. It's your boy J-Live here. You guys, I have some topics to talk about, to get into. You know what? Let's just drop right into it. It's Catch the Scoop with J-Live. Hit it!
Yeah.
Alright, my first topic, it's unfortunate that this keeps reoccurring, being that we're in a time where people are more accepting and people are more understanding of different people's lifestyles and things like that. But a Florida man is behind bars after that's not funny though. Alright, he is behind bars after authorities say he abandoned his son on the side of a busy Florida turn lane because he believed that his son was gay. 30-year-old Jamilius allegedly drove his preteen son to the Haines City Police Department on Sunday with just a duffel bag filled with clothes. A bystander witnessed the ordeal and notified authorities. When police located the visibly shaken child, he informed that his father caught him watching male pornography on his cell phone, which infuriated Jamilius. Believing that his son was gay, he instructed the boy to pack a bag because he was taking him to the police department where he would have to find him a new home. The boy was found with no cell phone, no food, or water. The boy's mother, who has not been identified, went searching for her son immediately after learning about the incident. As the police made their way to Jamilius' home, he fled the scene, leaving two other children alone without supervision. He has now been charged with 3 counts of neglecting child abuse without bodily harm. Y'all, this is so unfortunate that we keep having to hear about this in today's society. I wouldn't say that I'm a parent, but I do have certain experiences, helping raising someone. I do take very well care of my little brothers and sisters who I love dearly, and I know exactly, or at least a piece of what it takes to actually taking care and looking out, and I would say raising it in a sense, to be honest, because you're instilling your beliefs in that person. So it's quite sad and unfortunate that this preteen child had to go through this, and it's disgusting as for that man to even say that he is a father, to even put that child so early on in a situation like that. There's so many different ways that you could have tackled that situation. You act like you walked in the room and the boy, it was another dead sibling in the room with that boy. Like, he killed another person. You know what I'm saying? Right there, that situation right there is as small as a child killing a fly or an ant or dropping a piece of damn potato chip on the floor. Like, it is so many other issues that are so much bigger for you to have a reaction to that you have just done in this story. And it's so sad. I'm gonna have his picture right here. Unfortunate that he has to be beside me, but he's gonna be right here. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the boy is black as well. I haven't seen a picture of the boy. We already, as black men, as black boys, we already are born into a full-time job. And I'm not excluding any other race. That may have to deal with situations like that as well. I'm so sorry, and it's sad and unfortunate that that has to happen to you as well. But at the same time, as to where the parents are not accepting of your lifestyle. But I'm just saying, being black too, you already have to deal with so much more. We already have to fight harder for each and everything that we want to have and own these days. I mean, and that's just, God honest, that is the truth. That's just the things that we have to deal with being a black young man in today's society. So I just pray and hope that child grows up and ultimately forgives that man for acting like that, because you don't want to grow up having resentment towards someone, and you want to grow up mean and bitter and things of that nature. So I'm very and highly glad that individual was behind bars. He deserved quite a amount of time for that, and he needs to be penalized for that. And on to the next one. All right, Miss Gabrielle Union. I've been a fan of yours for quite some time now, and I love you. You're so beautiful, you're so gorgeous, but it's very unfortunate what has happened to you. So, Miss Gabrielle Union has been in the news a lot lately after reports surfaced that the actress was fired from the hit show America's Got Talent the champions for asking producers to take initiative and report the incident regarding a racist joke to the human resources. Now, this is also a statement filed from the president-in-chief of Time's Up, Tina Titian. Has released a statement and was in support of Union. Gabrielle Union's experience at America's Got Talent is an example of the double bind that Black women face at work. She said not only did Union reportedly endure and witness racist joke and inappropriate behavior, including racial insensitive comments and excessive criticism about her physical appearance, but also appears that she was punched for speaking out about the issue. It's been recently reported that Union would not be returning to the January 6th season 2 premiere on the show. NBC released a statement to CNN stating that we will remain committed to ensuring a respectful workplace for all employees, taking a very serious notion to the questions about the workplace's culture. We are working with Ms. Union through her representatives to hear more about her concerns, following which we will take whatever next steps may be appropriate. Let me tell you something. This is disgusting. Ms. Union basically was going through racial problems, being racially attacked about her race is something that she is born into, and she can't help that she is beautiful and Black, with her beautiful skin and beautiful melanin. And she's been attacked by, she's been racially profiled, she's being discriminated basically, and she actually went to the higher ups to tackle the issue, and she gets fired for it. What sense does that make to me? Are you serious? You mean to tell me if I'm using me for an example, if I'm getting bullied at work and I go to my boss and say, hey, I'm constantly being attacked by my big lips. We use that for example, for my big lips. I'm constantly being attacked about my big lips. Could you do something about it? Okay, yeah, we're just going ahead and fire you. We just don't feel like dealing with the whole issue at hand, so we're just going ahead and fire you. Good luck to you. That is so absurd to me. And just how I said in the last topic, us Black people, and I think it's a little bit more stronger for Black women. I feel like Black women, amongst us Black men, fight harder, 10 times as harder for their way around life, around the world. And again, I'm gonna also say this too: if this was to happen to any other race, ethnicity, any other person who is not of Black descent, I feel sorry for you as well, if anybody was to go through the same situation. But I'm just spitting facts right here. It is just unfortunate that this happened to her, and I'm so sorry that this even happened to her. I will no longer be watching this show. I actually was watching this season and I'm definitely going to stop after hearing this right here. This is very disgusting and sad. You would think that the people that, especially in today's society, meaning that I would think that people are more open to actually tackle issues like this, that they would get rid of people who are actually committing the crime. You would get rid of the person who is going through it. That makes no sense to me. I would not be participating in this show, and that is a wrap for me. I'm so disgusted by the situation, and I will be tackling this story, and I will be keeping up with the story for further updates and seeing if Miss Gabrielle Union has anything differently to say about the situation. I will be following it. On to the next topic. Miss Award-winning singer Fantasia sat down in an interview recently with the Real Time talk show and revealed that she feels remorse for trying to commit suicide. Wow, when I heard about this, I was like, wow. And I'm going to tell you a little bit as to why I said wow, okay? Fantasia's journey to success wasn't always smooth. The singer endured tensions with her music label, financial hardship, and rocky personal relationships. Back in a 2010 episode of Behind the Music, Fantasia expressed that stress took a toll on her. The artist overdosed on a sleep aid and aspirin. But today, she lives a brighter life. She is now married with a child and is getting ready to tour with Robin Thicke, Tank, and The Bonfire. I haven't heard of that, but I definitely will look into that. In addition, she also released her album Sketchbook, which is good. Y'all need to go check that out for real. It's a really good album. Very underrated, but she is so talented. When I read this topic, I was quite shocked, honestly, to see this, because I always, for a very long time, and I still do, view Miss Fantasia as a very strong artist out here in these streets. I've been a huge fan of Miss Fantasia for a very, very long time. I have a best friend actually that is a diehard Fantasia fan, and we will probably get into that another video. But also, yeah, the reason why I said wow to this story is because I view her as being so strong, and it just goes to show, no matter what position of life you are, whether you're the richest person in life, or whether you have #1 book, #1 album, #1 whatever, you know, if you're the top of your prime, you've been through a very dark place to get to where they're at now. And it's very important that I preach all the time. And you follow me on social media, I preach all the time. Never give up. No matter how hard the situation is, you keep pressing forward. Do not look back. Keep pressing forward. No matter what situation that you're in or currently in, and I have to keep reminding myself this too. You have to stay strong. You cannot allow no one or anything to block you from your goal. You have the power to walk through that door. You have the power to take the initiative to actually sit up there and make a change to your situation. You have the power. No matter how dark it looks around you, there is light telling you. And another reason as to why I chose this topic to talk about today is because, you know, there's been times where, you know, maybe once or twice, that I've actually thought about suicide as well. And thank God that, you know, my mom raised me to be a strong young black man out here, because if you any ounce of, you know, probably weak in the mind, it's unfortunate, you know, you might take the bait. And it's just very important. You always keep your eyes, keep your vision, tunnel vision. You keep moving forward no matter what the situation is. I'm telling you, it gets better. And as always too, if you're watching this video and you're currently going through a tough situation and you feel like it's too much for you and you feel like you need to talk about it, please hit me up. All my contact information is always on my YouTube. It's always, you know what I'm saying, always plastered on my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit me up and message me. And if there's anything that you want to talk about, I'm here. It will stay between me and you. And I do not mind talking to anyone. If you need to vent to, just let me know. Yeah, I was very, and I'm going to show a clip also of, you know, what she said on the talk show, The Real. And
finish this sentence. If I could go back in time and have a do-over, it would be for when I...
Oh, man. When I tried to just get away from the world. Some would say commit suicide. I didn't think it was me trying to kill myself. I just wanted to be away from all the noise. Mm-hmm. If I could do that over, I would. I would change that.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked to see that. Such a strong, beautiful woman, you know, was going through that, and some of us may not have had no idea. So, yeah, to get to where you gotta go, you probably more so or likely to knock it to some pretty dark spots, and you just make sure you stay strong and you keep it moving, keep it pressing. Do not look back. I promise you, you will not regret it. I promise you that. So that's it. That pretty much wraps it for this video. Whew, y'all, that was a lot on me emotionally, but I had to bring to you my first Hot Topics video. There's gonna be many more to come. The goal is I'm gonna try to do 2 times a week. I'm gonna try my best to do 2 times a week. I have a lot going on, but I owe it to you all to at least give that to you. So if you have anything or any questions or any opinions about what I've said or anything that you might want to talk about, please make sure that you comment under the video, or you can just send me a message or anything like that, or anything in regards to what I have said. You know, you're always more than welcome to share your opinion. I welcome everybody's opinion. I love everyone, and I want to hear everyone's responses. I really do. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. It's your boy J Loud signing out.